Major Kenneth George Mayhew is a British Army veteran of the Second World War. Mayhew is one of the few living knights of the military William Order, the highest honour of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Conscripted in 1939, Mayhew served as an officer of the 1st Battalion of the Suffolk Regiment. He commanded a company which landed in Normandy in 1944 and fought in the Northwest Europe campaign. Mayhew was injured while fighting in the Netherlands. He resumed command of his company before being injured again and returning to the United Kingdom. In 1946, Mayhew was knighted by Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands, receiving the Knight 4th class of the military William Order. The chapter of the order lost contact with him in the 1980s until he was seen wearing his medal at a memorial service in 2011. He subsequently became an active member of the order. Early life. Mayhew was born in Suffolk on 18 January 1917, as the son of a farmer. He attended Framlingham College. From 1936 to 1939 he played cricket for the Suffolk County Cricket Club. Military service. At the outbreak of the Second World War in 1939, Mayhew was conscripted. In January 1940, he entered the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst and following completion of his training became a second lieutenant in the 1st Battalion of the Suffolk Regiment, 8th Infantry Brigade, 3rd Infantry Division. Originally scheduled to cross to southern France in 1940 before the fall of France, the battalion stayed in the United Kingdom, and from 1942 they began preparing for an invasion of France and simulating landings. On 6 June 1944, Mayhew commanded a company equipped with 13 armoured infantry carriers that landed at Sword Beach in Normandy on D-Day. His unit captured the Hillman Battery, a 12-bunker complex defended by 150 men of the 736th Infantry Regiment. As part of the liberation of Colville-sur-Orne, they then fought during the Battle for Caen, and on 28 June were part of Operation Charnwood, fighting a battle at Château de Lalande, which left 161 dead on the British side. His company liberated Flers and moved on towards Belgium and the Netherlands. The 1st Battalion were supposed to meet airlifted troops at Arnhem as part of Operation Market Garden, which failed however. During battles in the Netherlands, Mayhew's company took part in the liberation of Weert, Venray and Overloon. In Weert, Captain Mayhew was assisted by local resistance fighters. In order to locate German positions, they often had to expose themselves to enemy fire, which resulted in several injuries among the company. On 16 October 1944, during the Battle of Overloon, Mayhew was injured by shells while creating bridges for tanks across the stream at Venray. He was sent to a hospital in Brussels but returned to his company, against the orders of his doctors, in fear that his command might be given away to someone else. On 25 February 1945 he was again injured while advancing towards the Rhine, and was evacuated back to the United Kingdom. Knighthood. After the Second World War, the government of the Netherlands wished to reward foreign soldiers for the services in liberating the country. They requested that foreign governments send recommendations for honours. In October 1945, the United Kingdom recommended Mayhew for the Order of the Bronze Lion, a Medal of the Bronze Cross. The Dutch government, however, decided that a higher honour should be awarded. On 24 April 1946, by royal decree, Mayhew was knighted by Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands, receiving the Knight 4th class of the military William Order. The order is the highest and oldest military honour of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, bestowed for performing excellent acts of bravery, leadership and loyalty in battle. In the words of the royal decree, during combat to liberate occupied Dutch territory he distinguished himself by committing excellent acts of bravery, leadership and loyalty. Moreover, he displayed an extraordinary sense of duty and great perseverance, and was in every way, through praiseworthy example, an inspiration to all in those glorious days. Due to his injuries, Mayhew was unable to travel to the Dutch embassy in London. Instead, he received the honor by mail. As of June 2016, Mayhew is one of only 4 knights still living. Later life. After the war, Mayhew became a representative in artificial fertilizers. In 1965, in honor of the 150-year anniversary of the military William Order, Mayhew was received by Queen Juliana of the Netherlands at Ten Bosch. In the 1980s, contact with the chapter of the order was lost when Mayhew moved. The last contact with the order was in 1982, when he received a book about the military William Order by mail. Mayhew was eventually presumed dead and went unnoticed when he attended the revealing of a monument in honor of the Suffolk Regiment in Eerden, 1994. While attending a memorial service at Venray in September 2011, Mayhew was seen by Dutch medal researcher Roland Ijkes and Henny Meyer wearing the decoration of the military William Order. Only 7 knights were known to be alive at the time and held in the highest regard, with the knighting of Marco Kroon in 2009. The first new knight in over half a century, receiving broad national media attention. As such, the discovery of an 8th knight was widely published. The chapter of the order confirmed his membership and informed the Minister of Defense and Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands, the Grand Master of the order. The Dutch embassy in London sent a representative to Mayhew's home to re-establish contact. In May 2012, Mayhew visited the Netherlands, where he was received by Queen Beatrix. He met with the other Dutch knights, and was presented with an appreciation medal from the municipality of Venray. Since 2012, Mayhew has visited the Netherlands several times and has been active as a member of the military William Order. In May 2013, he was an honorary guest at the annual Liberation Day ceremony in Wageningen and visited the Overloon War Museum. In May 2014, Mayhew opened the annual Liberation Day celebrations in Wageningen, attended by over 1,800 veterans and 120,000 visitors. Later that month, Mayhew baptized tulips in London, a gift from the Netherlands to mark the 70-year anniversary of Operation Market Garden, attended by representatives from the Dutch, British, Australian, Canadian, New Zealand, Polish and US Armed Forces. On the 6th of December 2014, he was an honorary guest at the knighting of Giges Tuinman, one of only 2 knights present out of only 4 alive at the time. The event, which was broadcast live on Dutch national television, saw Mayhew welcoming Tuinman as a new member of the order. As 80-day veteran and member of Suffolk Regiment, Mayhew attended several memorial services in Normandy in 1994, 2004 and 2014. These services were organized by a local association called Les Amis du Suffolk Regiment and the municipality of Colville, Montgomery, which was liberated by the Suffolk Regiment in 1944. In 2014, Mayhew met with a former German defender of Hillman Battery and also with a grandson of Colonel Ludwig Krug, the commander of Hillman Battery. Personal life. Mayhew is married and lives with his second wife, Patricia, in Norwich. Prior to this, he was married to Rosalie Elizabeth Betty, an EAQT Hull, now deceased. He has 3 children from his marriage to Betty, a son Roger, born in 1940, and twin daughters, Susan and Gillian, born in 1945. He has 6 her children from his marriage with Betty. Military ranks. As a commissioned officer, Mayhew held the following ranks: 2nd Lieutenant, the 11th of May 1940. War Substantive Lieutenant, the 11th of November 1941. Temporary Captain, the 11th of December 1941. War Substantive Captain, the 3rd of February 1945. Temporary Major, the 22nd of August 1945. Honours and Medals: United Kingdom 1939 to 45 star for operational service outside the United Kingdom. France and Germany star for operational service in France, Belgium and the Netherlands. Defense Medal for service in the United Kingdom. War Medal 1939 to 1945 for service in the armed forces. Netherlands Knight of the Military William Order, 4th class, for bravery, leadership and loyalty in battle. Appreciation Medal from the Municipality of Venray, France. World War II Normandy Commemorative Medal for the 50th anniversary of the Second World War. Normandy Memorial 60th Anniversary Badge.